to Clash of the Concrete. We're gonna be doing big tire, medium and small are welcome, but be warned, they're not gonna force to give you a car or whatever. It's just straight up racing. On the lane we're gonna race on, there's no center line, so no cross rule. But if you hit your opponent, it's a DQ. And also, if you're in front of him, you can't go over to him and get in front of him. So just letting you know, there's no cross, but you can't do none of that, or else you're DQ'd. Jump you lose, cross you lose, a wheelie you lose. Simple rules. And yeah, so pretty much it. So first up we got OD and Kobe, Ghost and Coyote, Zento and Vic, Ty and Killas, Sosa and Redneck, Boosted and Mex, Dingo and Dragon, Hemi and DJ, Warrior and Dolph, Preem and Danny, and Plumsy got the bye. Murder Nova and Kobe. Kobe pops a fat wheelie, and he's all over the place, all over the freaking road. OD makes A to B pass. That's all he needs to do against Kobe. Kobe needs to learn how to launch his car. We're trying to teach him other cars, but he wants to stick with the Nova, so he's going to struggle and continue to struggle. Next up, we got Ghost and X9. X9 hasn't been coming too much, but Ghost's been tuning up that CTSV, so let's see if he got what it takes. They both leave together, and it's a pretty 50-50 race. Ghost goes for boost, and, you know, he drives away from him. I don't know if X9 hits his boost. It looks like he does because he stays with him. But those CTSVs, you have to get out on them because they have crazy top end, and if you don't, it's over. Next up is Ty and Killas. Killas in that new STX got it down. He's fucking running, and Ty's running his Nova. Ty's usually in his Hellfire, so let's see if he'll be able to drive the Nova. Hell of a race. They leave and Ty gets out a fender, but that STX is no joke. He hits boost, he goes in there. They're 50-50 all the way, and Killas pulls him by a pube hair. And Ty drove the hell out of that car, but those STXs are crazy. I've been telling people since day one to drive the STX. Nobody wants to listen to me except Killas, so shout out to him. Next up is Sosa and Redneck. Sosa in the Nova and Redneck in his Sultan RS. So let's see if that Sultan got what it takes to beat a Nova. Redneck makes the one mistake you can't do while driving an all-wheel drive car and sleep on the light. If the big tire muscle cars or even medium tire muscle cars get out on the all-wheel drive car, it's game over. The all-wheel drive car only have the launch. That's it, nothing else. Next up is me and Dragon. Dragon's new, one of Killer's homies, I guess. He pulled up. I guess he's been racing for a while, but he hasn't raced with us before, I don't think. So let's see if he can take on me in the Pro Mod. First night for this guy, and not gonna lie, he didn't do too bad. He launches good, he boosts pretty good. Maybe if he raced somebody else besides me, he could have won. But, you know, I had to take the dub, and the car's running good right now. So, you know, we're gonna try to make it to the finals and try to win this thing. Next up, we got Hemi and DJ. Hemi in his Nova and DJ in a Porsche. Haven't really seen him testing that thing, so I don't know what to say about it. Hemi cuts a good light, but DJ's Porsche, you know, pulls up, and DJ almost runs into Hemi, but Hemi drives around him. Don't know if he missed boost, don't know if DJ missed boost, but Hemi just drives around him like it's nothing. Hemi moves on with his Nova. Next up, we got Zento and Vic. Zento in his nitrous car and Vic in his Mustang. I'm personally going for Vic because I help him tune the car, and I always go for double clutches against nitrous cars. So let's go Vic. Not gonna lie, they both slept on the tree. Light was down for a good 5 seconds before they both left. Vic tries to go for a double clutch so early that I don't even know what he was thinking. And Zento drives out of his life. And so Vic got to come back. Hopefully he gets that shit down. I'm trying to help the man, so hopefully he can. Next up, we got Warrior and Dolph. Warrior and his Imperator, and Dolph in the Hellfire. I hope Dolph improves, because I always want to see the boys improve. Don't know what happened with Dolph. They both launched together, and that Imperator goes out. Warrior does his thing. Don't know if Dolph hit boost. Doesn't look like it, but it was a train wreck. And I don't know. I heard he was coming with a new car, but I don't see it, so I'm just waiting on that. Next up, we got Chief and Trey. Trey in his Camaro, and Chief in the Mustang. I don't know if he knows about the big tire, but that's not a big tire, so he's gonna have some trouble. So Trey, all he had to do was make an A to B pass, which he did, and he takes the dub. It was kind of my fault because I had that Mustang on the big tire list and Chief saw it. It was a big tire back then, but I guess they nerfed it. Me and Hemi tested it, so it kind of sucks. So that was on my part. I'm going to have to take it off the list. Next up is Danny and Preem. Orange Crush versus the Z. Always a good race with these two. Always two good, quick drivers. And, you know, it's a 50-50 throw up on this race. Hell of a race. They both launch, and they're together the whole way. Both go for boost. Danny goes up. Preem gets swirly, and he still manages to drive around Danny by a fender. Good race. Always good to see my boys do good. Danny, hell of a driver. It's always, you know, sad to see him go first round, but good for the competition because I know damn well I don't want to go up again. Second round, we got Zento and Hemi. Hemi always got his number, so let's see if Zento can take him out. Zento gets out. He actually trees him, and all he has to do is spray with the double clutch, but no, he decides to wait until Hemi hits his boost, drives around him. If you know how to use NOS, it's not about top end. You have to use it like it's a double clutch, or else it's not going to affect as well as it usually does. So Hemi moves on. Next up, we got Sosa and Preem. Two heavy hitters. I always want to see a good race, and these two guys always put up good ones. So it's always a 50-50 with these two, and I really don't know who. God damn it, what a race. They both leave together. Sosa hits boost. Preem looks like he hits boost late or something, because his accel is coming, and Sosa barely edged him out by a bumper, and Preem almost had him. If he would have got out on him, he would have took the dub, but Sosa holds it down and moves on to the next round. Killas and Warrior. Warrior in that Pro mod, Killas in that fast-ass STX. If Warrior makes a pass with this STX, he should be right there with him. Warrior was making a sandwich on the line. Killas gets about a car, maybe half a car out on him. And I think Warrior missed boost. It didn't look like he excelled much. Killas made his pass, and he moves on to the next round. Next up, we got Boosted and Plumsy. Boosted in that medium tire Herms. On old gen, he doesn't have shit, so that's why he keeps running that car. And Plumsy in his classic yellow Mustang. And if Plumsy just makes an A to B pass, doesn't sleep, he could take this out easily. They both leave, and there's not enough power for that Herms to do nothing. So, but Plumsy gets boost, almost hits boosted, swirls into his lane, and Plumsy gets the win. He didn't fully cross over to his lane, so it's not a DQ. They didn't touch or hit, so Plumsy moves on. Next up is me and Trey. He's in that detuned Camaro. Honestly, I get why people use detuned cars to mix up the cars, but then again, if you do win in that, I don't think it really considers like the full potential you can do to, like, as in driving a Nova when everyone else is driving faster cars. So these things are quick. I just need to get out on him and I can take him. They have hella top end. I just need to tree him. I get a fender out on him on the line, but he launches with me as well. Whenever I need to launch on these cars, I need to get at least half a car to maybe even barely a quarter of a car out on them, to get the win. I go for boost, not enough, and he drives around me like it's nothing. So Trey moves on to the next round. Next up is OD and Ghost. Two buddies racing each other, and you never know what could happen. So they both leave the line together, and they're going for boost. OD moves up, blows it. All Ghost got to do is hit it, and he does. OD gets swirly, and Ghost finally gets his number on OD after all the times OD beat him. So he moves on to the third round. Start of the third round, we got Sosa and Plumsy. Plumsy got to make a pass with Sosa because Sosa is fast as hell. Just don't sleep on him. Sosa got caught sleeping on the light. Plumsy gets about half a car out, goes for boost, and he stays out. Sosa looks like he's making ground, but those Mustangs have great top end as well. And Plumsy moves on to the fourth round. Next up is Killers and Hemi. Both test together and do passes like grudge races together. And I hear Hemi always gets his number. So if Killers wants to get his number tonight, let's see if he can take him out finally. Hemi holds it down, and they both launch together. Hemi, I don't know what he does, but he double clutches great. And that STX is nowhere to be seen. He wins by about a car. Killers is moving in that thing, so it's always good to see him go out by somebody else. And it is what it is. But next up is Ghost and Trey. Ghost got to be on Trey. They're both detuned cars, but out of the both, I think Trey's a better driver. Ghost just needs to get out. Ghost needed to get out on Trey to have a good chance, but Trey gets out of half a car, goes for boost, and he's nowhere to be seen. Don't know if Ghost missed boost or hit it at least. It doesn't look like nothing. He didn't excel or anything. So Trey moves on to the final. It's Plumsy and Hemi. Winner faces Trey in the final. And as long as Plumsy can get out on Hemi, he can have a good chance on his Nova. Good race. They both leave together, and they're 50-50 the whole way, except when they hit boost. Plumsy drops down, doesn't hit anything, blows the car, and Hemi moves on to the final to race Trey in his detuned Camaro. I'm always going for the big tire car compared to the detuned cars. Even though those detuned cars are detuned for big tire, I still don't see why we got to bring them, but it is what it is. They both leave, and Trey gets about a fender on him, goes for boost. Hemi blows the car, and Trey wins Clash of the Concrete. He won $10 tonight, and congrats to him. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We got plenty of more coming out this year, this season. A whole bunch of racing, a whole bunch of money to be won. NPK this Thursday. Each night of NPK, the winner gets $10, and the points winner at the end of the season will get $50. So there's about $150 to make in no prep if you guys are fast. So I hope you guys enjoy. See you guys in the next one, and keep on racing.